Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Before I even talk about it, I'm just gonna show you what this thing looks like in action. What this is a snow thrower. And if you're not familiar, like, well, wait a minute, what's a snow thrower? Well, it's lightweight like a shovel, right? And it's that perfect in between the shovel and a heavy snow blower, but way less cheaper, way more affordable, way more easier to use, and almost as powerful. This is 500 watts of power, and all you do is put it down to the ground, almost like you're pushing a stroller. I mean, literally, if you can vacuum the floor, you can blow the snow easily off of your driveway. Now, where is this coming to us from? This is from Snow Joe. We are the #1 brand, the market leader in the United States. Not sure which camera's on me. All of these are cameras. We're the brand leader. We're the #1 in the United States of snow throwers, both corded and cordless. So you can trust the name. We're celebrating our 5-year anniversary here on HSN. So we're excited to bring this to you at this price. Matter of fact, we actually were able to offer you this same price as last year, but we have upgraded the model. Now we have upgraded the power tie. Now we have 500 watts of power underneath the hood. How amazing is that? And look at the clearance. Look at that snow. I mean, we're obviously here in Florida with the fake powder stuff, but that's the real deal snow in that video that you're seeing right there. 12 inches across and 6 inches deep. I mean,
yeah, not having to run that extension cord, not having to find where plug it in, not making sure it can reach. And we're talking about those spots where you're going to be walking on right out of your house, right? It's those steps you don't want the kids slipping on, you don't want to slip on. Maybe over at mom and dad's house and making sure they have a path. It's the sidewalk. And take a look at your screen right here. This is what you're working on most of the time. If you got some bigger spot, right, yeah, maybe you're gonna get a snowmobile or something, but for that every day where you need to clear that path, that you have no cords, you don't need an extension cord, you got that powerful battery, and the fact that it throws it, again, where is that? I'll show you that shovel here in a second.
But old school?
Our alternative, oh man, it's the backbreaker.
Yeah.
It's the backbreaker, getting down low, and then, can you throw it 20 feet?
Are you gonna tell it ties put me to the test?
Can you throw it 20 feet? Maybe once.
School.
Yeah, right.
How was that, 5 feet?
Right.
All right, second one.
You end up throwing it, and then you end up moving it again.
I'm tired already. I'm done. That's it.
And you've already hurt your back. You already hurt your back. So now, with just an easy push, you were throwing it. Now, tell me about, you mentioned to me directional as well, right? Because if I don't want to throw it straight.
Yeah, because that's what's the neat thing about this particular model is we've included the ability to change the direction of how you want to throw it. So put the lever to straight if you want it just to throw straight, or you can turn it left or to the right. And I'll turn it on while you have the shot. You ready?
Okay.
If you take a look under the hood, see that paddle auger? It's a dual paddle auger underneath there, rotating at over 2,200 RPMs. And I'll stop it so you can see it. See those rotating? So it sucks the snow in, hits that backboard, and kicks it 20 feet away. And it looks just like this. Notice I don't have to bend over. I'm not scooping and lifting and shoveling. I'm doing it one-handed, not looking at you, and I'm doing my snow, right? I mean, that's how easy it is to do.
That's amazing. Look, you're getting $80 off right now. It's just something else in those mornings, those cold mornings when the snow is built up. It's one less thing to really have to worry about. Man, we are throwing this. Take a look too. And if it's deep snow, it's light enough to where you can kind of hit the top of that snow. You can kind of work your way down on that snow on those steps as well. Listen, you're also getting the scraper with the mitt as well. You're getting the battery. Bobby may have already told you, but this battery you can use at 150 different Snow Joe, Sun Joe. And listen, Snow Joe, you know, during the summer, our #1 outdoor brand here is Sun Joe. This is Sun Joe. This is Snow Joe during the winter time here for you. So it's a brand that we love here as well. Yeah. And that extra big battery, I did mention earlier, and I want to make sure I'm right about this. This is the upgraded version. This is more power, bigger battery.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know if we have the graphic up, if we have any extra batteries in stock. If we do, love you to pick those up.
Yes, we do, yeah.
But while we're looking for that, let me just tell you about this. Okay. This is the battery that comes with it, so you don't have to make a separate purchase. This is one of our biggest, best batteries. It's the blue guy. It's the 4 amps. So this is going to give you a long run time. You charge it up once. It's no fade power. This is what you do. Click that button, and you can see you've got 3 out of 3 green LED lights right there, and it's going to just basically click right in there. And to Ty's point, this is going to work in, it was over 100. Now we're at over 150 other different Sun Joe and Snow Joe tools. So it's interchangeable. Charge it once, no more gas, no more cords, you just go.
Yeah, I want you to think about that. Getting out in the morning, and you are already thinking about it in your mind, that pathway and those steps that you're like,
right.
The shovel, I gotta get out there, I gotta try to scrape. Now, I want you to think about how easy this is to just make that pathway, what you're seeing right there on your screen at $169.95, just to get it out there and easily throw that snow up to 20 feet away. Again, directional wherever you wanna put it. Also, this is a chance to maybe get ahead of it. Maybe that big snow has not hit quite yet. Maybe you know it's coming, but get ahead of it. Don't wait until you need this and then to try to go pick it up and gotta go find it. Now is your time. Now is your time to get it. Or just off your porch, kind of what we're showing you here. Maybe that's what it is. It's just off your porch, right as you step out your door. Maybe you keep this right there on the inside.
Exactly, because you know, you don't know when the storm's gonna come or if the power's gonna go out. So this is light enough. This is only 12 pounds, Ty. So you can see me, I'm twirling it around like a baton because it's that lightweight. So we want to give you the ability to get out there and just do it yourself. So to my point, if the power goes out, you can have this inside, just hanging on your coat closet because it has a handle right here, a hook. You just hang it up. You come out and you see a blanket of snow. You just put it down, turn it on, and you just start weaving your way, kind of clearing a path for yourself, whether you have Trex decking like this or whether you go down steps. You know, listen, you're not gonna be able to bring a big snow blower down the steps. With this, you could do it one-handed, all the way down to your patio pavers. You can do that. Ty, even over here on the grass or the turf, if you've got those four-legged friends, they need to go outside, they need to do their business. Well, guess what? Now you can do it. And if I didn't show you at the beginning how you turn this on, this is how you do it. You just engage this button right here. It's just the easy safety. Push it in with your thumb, engage the trigger, and then it starts going. And other than that, there's nothing to know or nothing to learn. The assembly is just attach this pole to this pole. That's it.
And that's it. And now you're clearing that path without doing old school, without the back breaker, because this position, I don't care who you are, let's not do this. Let's not put the pressure on our back. And then Bobby, we're lifting the weight, and then we got to get it out of our way so we can continue, and then we're going to end up having to move that over and over again. It's such an easier way, a better way, a less stressful way. Right now at $169.95, you're saving $80 right now. Get ahead of it. If that big snow has not hit yet, it is time. It is gonna hit. And so when we come back, I do want to show you kind of the power of this thing throwing right here. And yes, here in Florida, we bring in kind of our fake snow, but it's the same weight. It's that same consistency
same look,
of
same
snow.
Feel.
All of that we have right here just to kind of show you. But no more of this back breaking, no more of waking up in the morning going, I got to get the kids to school, I got to go to work, and now I got to go out and break my back for 20 minutes. Watch what Bobby's going to do here if you're just tuning in.
Just
Take a
going
look.
to put it down and then just let the tool do the work for me.
Fun. Look at that.
So again, I'm not tied to any cords. It's battery powered. So you can do this kind of kick move if you like to do that, or you can just run it straight and through like that. So notice the path. That's a 12-inch path. So that's the clearance that you're going to get left to right is 12 inches every path, right? So I'll do another one. You can see how great it is. And that snow is being thrown 20 feet ahead of me. Are we having a contest?
I was going to. It's too heavy. I'm not going to.
You're like, I'm not going to try.
I already felt it.
Ty doesn't play unless he knows he's going to win.
Forget it. That's true. And I was already losing.
Yeah. So let me take you, direct your attention over here. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a big pile right here. See this one? This is higher than 6 inches. This is a bigger pile. So I want to make this point. If you're snowed in or the pile's up here, you can just skim it down like this because it's so lightweight. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go across the top. I'm pretending this is bigger snow than it is just to make the point.
But you're right.
You're just going to skim it. Now I could have got that in probably 2 passes. I'm taking my time and doing 2, 3, 4, 5 passes, but I could just glue it right to the ground. But did you see how I skimmed it?
Yeah.
Easy peasy, mac and cheesy, as my kids like to say.
That's pretty good.
That's my son's favorite saying.
That's pretty good. Instead of breaking your back. So look, if you're just tuning in right now, this is for you to clear that path. Again, this is the upgraded version. This is the 500 watt. This is the larger, more powerful battery. This is the one that has a 12-inch kind of size from left to right. So you are clearing that 12-inch path on your steps, on your sidewalk, on your walkway. Maybe it's that part of your driveway that you're always walking on. When that snow hits, like you see in that video, instead of having to go maybe pull something out of the garage, maybe you're running an extension cord, maybe you have to put gas in something, none of that. No gas, no oil, no pull start, none of that. It is really easy. You just roll it and you're throwing the snow. So you're not just kind of blowing it left to right where you're going to end up having to move it again, you're throwing it up to 20 feet away. There is your item number on your screen, 882-640-169.95. Also, like for maybe you know someone who maybe they live by yourself, and every year after year it's just getting harder and harder for them to kind of move that snow.
Right.
Maybe this is a great gift you give to them, you send it to them, and they're gonna love just pushing that. Now you feel better. They have a great clear path to walk. It's what Snow Joe does, right?
Yeah.
Snow Joe makes it easy for us.
You don't need this stuff.
Look at this.
You don't need the cords, a tangled mess. Plus, if power's out, like, what are you gonna do? And you also don't need to rely on this. You know, gas, this obviously costs money. You don't have to store it, pay for it, go see if it's available, drive to go get it. We are just purely operating off our Sun Joe battery right here. This is our 4 amp, our big guy. Again, this is no fade power. Give it a good charge, and then you're gonna get used time after time again. And to put it to use, you just put the snow thrower down, and that's exactly what it does. It throws the snow 20 feet ahead of you, way farther than both Ty or myself could potentially throw with the old school shovel. We're just not doing it. And to your point, Ty, we don't want anybody out there, me, you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, out in the cold, bending over, busting your back and hurting yourself.
With the back break, and let me point something else out too. I just want to say, if you're throwing that snow over there, and then you end up, the path goes that way, well, then you're just going to push it and throw it a little further.
Right, because you didn't get it far enough? Like.
Well, if your path keeps going, but with the shovel, what would you have to do? To bend back down and do all the work all over again. Right. This is just an easy push. If you can push a vacuum, I would say, right?
That's it, yeah.
Right? You can push a vacuum.
Do I look like I'm struggling or pushing hard? I mean, again, you could just take it like this. You could go fast, or you could kick it if you like to jump it like that, or just keep walking it. However you want to do it, a 12-inch path. That's a nice path to be able to keep the low profile, the low weight. Again, this is only weighing, I think, 12 pounds. That's about it.
One-handed. Look at Bobby does one-handed.
We give you the auxiliary handle if you want to feel like you have more control. I don't find myself needing this because I'm a taller guy and I can just do it easier, just kind of standing up. Remember, underneath the hood, you've got a dual blade auger rotating at over 2,200 RPMs, revolutions per minute. That's what's taking in that snow, pushing it against the kickboard, and then launching it out any way you want, because remember, you've got that directional control of the snow throw.
And that's what you want to do. You just need to move that snow out of the way. We're not talking about clearing snow off the entire property. No. We're talking about just clearing the snow where you walk every day, where the kids walk the steps in the sidewalk. So you see right there, you're saving $80 today, $169.95. You're getting that big, powerful battery. You're getting 500 watts of power. Well, this is,
I know. Be careful.
Look at that.
Wait. Come on.
Ice skating. Look at this. Ice skating here. This is. Wow.
What are we doing?
Okay, all right. That's what happens when we accidentally dress the same.
Two guys in blue sweaters.
Accidentally. Okay, matter of fact, I want to mention something else. Can I mention something else from Warm and Cozy? Bobby's going to stay around. He's going to hang out with me, but I want to mention a couple other things that you might be looking at hsn.com. From Warm and Cozy, I believe that this is a 2-pack of that frosted Sherpa throw. Let me show you this. These things are beautiful, cozy, comfortable, just what the name says. 50 by 60, set of 2 faux Sherpa throws. They're machine washable. You have the tonal colors with that frosted kind of tip, that technique on it. So you head over to hsn.com. Look at that item number right there, 877-608 right there. Take a look at that. Oh, and coming up, also with our friend Bobby Milliken,